Yeah, you're muted.
How you doing, folks? I guess I was muted, so let's start again. They just corrected me some technical difficulties. So anyway, I always want to start my show very positive with that video that we just had for Who Against Me with Artie and Pastor Johnny O. It was a beautiful video to start the show with, and I do apologize again for the mute. So, like I was saying today, we have a great guest today, Artie Rodriguez. Today we have him standing by, but like I always do, I try to promote everything out there that's happening right now. So let's start again. Let me put up the flyer again. This is happening July 6th, and this
See?
all right, here we are again. Are we good now? Yes, we are. All right. All right, here we go again. Thank you, Lord. Give me some patience over here. Sometimes technology is not on your side. So, so that I was talking about the Stevie B expose up in the West Coast, July 6th. So if you don't have your tickets, get your tickets now. Another show that I want to present is this one, Freestyle Free for All Tour, Saturday, October 5th, 2024. I'm going to miss this one again. I had an opportunity this year to that one and go check out Charlie Rock. Charlie Rock, one of my great sponsors. I have him there on the banner. He's always supporting the show. And I'm gonna miss this one again, Charlie. But here I am again, promoting it anyway. So if you don't have your tickets now, start getting them now before you be left out. Over here we got the Latin Cruise, the Freestyle Latin Cruise, January 25th, February 2nd, 2025. So there's your lineup right there. We got AB Cruz, Nasia, Tony Moran. We got Fascination, JCEE, Nasty Boys. Even Fulanito's going to be there, Raquel. So ya tú sabes, mi gente, I know you guys know Spanish too, so I throw it in there once in a while. So yeah, that's what's happening on the rock, around the block. If you're in the Fort Lauderdale area, remember this weekend, May 25th, come and check out my boy, DJ Sama, right at the rooftop, the Hard Rock Cafe, Saturday, May 25th. So go and check out my boy DJ Sama. This is gonna be excellent, excellent. Also, check out Sama also on Fridays, 7 p.m. Okay, the Freestyler with Stevie B. Right, is also hosted by DJ Sama. So there's a lot of things happening around town. One more thing that's happening. I got one right here. It has no audio. It has no audio, but I can show it anyway. Here we go. So this is Cafe 27. This is in the area of Miramar, Florida, all the way west. It's a nice spot, Cafe 27. He'll be there once a month. Freestyle Fridays, hosted by Felix Sama. May 31st is the next one. So it's a very nice place. I've been there. We've had other events there, other salsa events, and now DJ Sama is bringing a little bit of flavor here. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce our artist for today, the one and the only Artie Rodriguez. That's right, baby. How you doing, man? How you doing, Artie?
How
Yeah,
you
we had
doing,
a
puppy?
little.
Doing all
We had
right?
a little. I had a little bump right there. I mean, it
I
just completely went out, man.
I won't tell a soul. I won't say anything.
You know. So anyway, now that I got you in the show, I want to give a shout out. You see the T-shirt that I'm wearing today?
Yes,
Team Lucy. Lucy is a
yes.
very, very great supporter of freestyle, and I want to give her thanks. I'm helping with a little contribution. And just wearing her T-shirt, getting some merchandise for her. We can all do a little bit. To help the cause. So Lucy, she
I
helps
bought
me a
her
lot
shirt.
too. Huh?
I bought her shirt.
So, yeah. So I thank you, and I'm sure she does too.
Yeah,
She does
yeah.
a lot.
I bought a shirt. Yeah, I bought her
And
shirt.
all we
Yeah,
all, we-
she's
all we could
Israel.
do is support. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So tell me, Artie, what the honor, man? Thank you for giving me the honor to bring you here. I mean, I'm finding out a lot of things about you, and everything that I've been finding out, I've been more surprised, and I'm like, wow, like I've heard from you in the past and
Okay.
about you in the past, and then the more I talk to other people that are in the industry, the more your name keeps on popping up and popping up. So you work
Ooh.
with so many people.
Wow. I hope they were good things.
No good things.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So when did you start? At what age did you start, like tapping into the music? How did you find out that you had talent? To write, sing.
I didn't know I had talent to write and sing, but the one who inspired me a lot or who pushed me along and kicked my ass was Eddie Rivera. Um, when I performed for him for the very first time with my manager Paul Vasquez, um, he came up to me and he got me to open for some shows for him.
Right.
Only difference is back then you would get paid. Today you don't get paid. But
Wow.
I remember doing shows with Eddie Rivera and him teaching me the ropes,
Right.
and it was really a good situation. But I started when I was the proverbial age. I mean, the age is 5 years old. When you're 5 years old, you discover these sounds, and so one of my sounds was Tito Puente, Celia Cruz, all
Wow.
these all
Awesome.
these songs. Felipe Rodriguez. Felipe
Wow.
Rodriguez was one of my
You go.
favorites.
Wow. Oh my God. Those are the things that our parents used to listen to.
Yeah, so I used to listen to those a lot, Felipe Rodriguez and Tito Rodriguez también. I actually did a song for a CD release that I'm going to be doing for my album 60 because I haven't had a chance to really promote it due to the loss of my wife. I
Oh
haven't been
yeah.
able to concentrate on anything. So I used to sing to her a song called Somos Novios. And I'm pretty sure you know which one is that one. I redid that one kind of in a bolero to put it on a CD. I'm putting out a physical CD, not just a digital. So that should be
Right.
out very soon.
So this is part of your album from the 60th, right?
Yeah, for 60. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Which I have in that album. You have that song. So this is love, correct?
Yes,
Or
that's
no?
for my
Is
wife.
that the
Yeah, I
one?
wrote
That's
that.
that's that's one of the songs from.
Yeah, I wrote that for my wife. She got to hear the whole album before I put it out. It was her who told me put out the album already
Wow.
because it
Wow.
took 3 years to put it out. I just kept doing songs and she
And
finally got to hear the whole thing before she passed.
wow. Wow. I'm really deeply. My condolences to you and your family. I mean,
Thank you,
it's
puppy.
never it's never easy to talk about things like this, but
No, 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 it's not.
I mean, moving
But
on. I mean, I
I'm
go
I'm
ahead. I'm
proud
sorry.
that I'm proud that we put out the album, and I mean, a lot of the people who supported it. You know, I got paid from it. I'm very happy, and I got to thank the freestyle community for really knocking it out and going in there and purchasing the songs. It was a great support, and I was very proud of it. And my wife was right. I should have put it out already. So she was right.
Mm. Well, sometimes, like I said again, it's sometimes it's when God, it's something about it comes out when it's the right time, and sometimes it's not even our time.
That's right. That's right.
Sometimes things come out when they have to come out, and sometimes we want to rush it, sometimes we don't want to rush it. So I don't know. I've learned a little bit that sometimes things can't happen exactly sometimes as you plan.
Yeah,
Mm,
it was perfect. It was perfect timing. It was
mm.
perfect timing.
So tell me a little bit about some of the artists that you've worked with, because I had the honor to have somebody here on the free days. Her name was Iri Batista,
Who?
and if she's out there, she's gonna get you. So, oh my
Who?
God, we had a
Like,
blast here, and your name was all
um,
over the place. And then when I started like really digging into ARTIE Rodriguez, I'm like, wow, like this guy, he's worked with so many people. And then I see your videos, and I say, wow, I mean, sometimes I think, was there ever like a underground division of freestyle?
actually, there was well, freestyle derived from rap, and it came from the underground, and it flourished. It got on radio and stuff like that. A lot of kids were making, well, let's put it this way, a lot of record companies were making a lot of money, and kids were becoming famous. So it was a great job for me. It was never called freestyle for me. It was always a dance music. It was
Right.
always called Latin hip hop.
Who
Um,
came out? Who came out with this freestyle thing that
I
it stuck
I
to
think
it?
it derived from Florida. It just crept right up from Florida on up, and people just called it freestyle. First time I ever heard freestyle, I went, "You mean dance music? You mean Latin hip hop?" I'm like, "Is that what you're talking about?" When I heard the beat, I was like, "Oh, that's Latin hip hop." I'm like, "What's Latin hip hop?" I'm like, "Okay, freestyle. I guess that's what you're going to understand then. It's freestyle." But yeah, it was everything was always underground. When it started to surface and come out and stuff like that, with people like of course, Judy Torres, Niobe, all these incredible artists, and TKA who tore the charts. That really surfaced and made it a pop situation. Also with
Right.
Sapphire, that those were pop situations that started to make rounds. And I know it got criticized because people used drum machines, but even the
Right.
rock and roll artists used the drum machines.
Right. So
But
you're telling me before the Judy Torreses and the Niobes, which was, like really the pioneers of all this, right? The first one that started coming out. So you say that
yeah,
there was already like let's say freestyle dance music. Well, let's use the term freestyle. So
freestyle. Yeah, sure.
freestyle underground was already existed
Well, yeah. I
before
mean,
the
I heard of stories of TKA was performing at Sweet 16s and stuff like that, with and doing things like that, and they really paid their dues. Those guys, a lot of them really actually did pay their dues. I was one of the guys performing with a DJ with a short cord on the mic, and I was next to the DJ. I would sing and then put it down and do my steps, come back, and so a lot of that was going on. And when it came out on radio, it just blew up, and they deserved it. They were blessed. They worked very hard.
right.
They they were performing for those Sweet 16s, for those black parties and stuff like that, and they didn't get paid for that, but they definitely did a good job at promoting the music.
I mean, you have to hustle, right? That was what New York was all about, right? The hustle, right?
Yeah, you have to get out there. I
And
mean, I tell kids, yeah,
sometimes you have to be in the right place at the right time sometimes too.
and sometimes you have to like force yourself into the right place. And a lot of times I tell the kids, look, I know you're here, you're doing your music and everything like that. Don't get caught on the block going around in a car in a circle, getting the same accolades from everybody else. There's a whole world out there. So if you can perform for Sweet 16, if you can perform for those, people will remember you. You will bring two or three fans from there. And then you perform
Right.
somewhere else and bring two or three fans from there. It's a slow, gradual thing. But back in the days, that's how you did it. You showed up and you opened for a great act, and try to make some noise.
So in those days also remember they had giving a shout out to Rachel Nana saying hello Artie.
Hi, Rachel. How are you, love?
And in those days we also had what was called promoters. People had record labels, right? Like Fever Records, McMac. So these companies also, these record labels also boosted these other artists, these artists that are like really up there.
They
So
they
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 helped a
gave
lot,
it.
right?
Yeah, they did. They went on ahead and man, you know, you start a record label without any money, you got to have a pair, and these guys are phenomenal business individuals. And sometimes, I mean, when I think about how the music business started with a lot of Latino kids that couldn't afford a band and they had a drum machine, I think about what this guy said from Apple, Steve Jobs. Don't ever stop being a fool. Be
Right.
foolish. Go out there. Just do it. You never know what could happen. And when I think about what they created an empire, and that's amazing. That's
That's amazing, and it's
something
an
to
empire
admire.
that really, like, people said that there was a time that freestyle like died a little bit. That could be a bit true, but it never died. The empire never crumbled because the empire is as
No,
strong as it was. You know
no,
what I mean? Look at all
you
these
know, it's not.
freestyle concerts going around. You think it's really dead?
Well, this will surprise you. I do a lot of rap in my studio. I have like a lot of rap artists, and a lot of them bring in freestyle beats, and they take these beats and they slow them down and they go ahead and spit on it and stuff. But you'll be surprised at how much these kids really do know dance music or Latin hip hop, or as they put it, Latin hip hop. You know, they bring me the records and I look at them. I'm like, oh, well, this is so and so. This is Joey Gardner. This is so and so. And I'm like, you want to sample this? I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, let's do it. So they use those beats. They like take the snares, the kicks, and they take sometimes the loop. But they're going back to freestyle and they're discovering. It's kind of like when we were young, we were discovering like Felipe Rodriguez and all of that stuff. It was kind of like we were
Right.
going back then, and our parents would go, "Oh, I know him." So now I'm in that position. Oh, I know him. Yeah, sure. You know, it goes around. I don't think it ever dies. I think it gets rediscovered, and sometimes it
Okay.
gets rediscovered with a big fire. If it
So do
doesn't, it's okay.
you think the freestyle movement is gonna keep on? Because I gotta tell you right now, I've been to a lot of these concerts with all these big artists, and these guys look fantastic. These guys look awesome. I mean, it's like they don't age, man, and that's beautiful because I mean they can continue. I God bless them, you know that they all take care of themselves and they still rocking it out there. I mean, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go hit the 61, the 60 pretty soon, and I still feel great, you know, and I try to
awesome,
take care of myself.
awesome,
I still perform, and I'm proud of
nice.
I'm proud of all these freestyle artists that are still there. You know, the Melendez, Judy Torres, they all look great, and you know they'll have that fire. You know, so this ain't
Yes.
going anywhere anytime soon. You know what I mean? But my question is, until that time comes that this starts like deteriorating, you think there's a youth out there
Well,
that has
I,
the
I
base to keep the tradition going on
we
after
just
we are
put
getting,
out
you know?
we just put out a compilation with some young people doing freestyle, and they enjoyed it. And so I'm really happy about that. Me and Alex Zuniga and a couple of other immensely talented producers put up some music, and I mixed and mastered it. But there are some very young people in there, you know, that have done freestyle, and they kind of like dug it. They did a really great job. They gave it their little twist, and they're putting it out. So yeah, I get the feeling that more young people are going to discover this and then do their own twist on it and put it out. I mean, if you hear a lot of the stuff that's out there, I think it was who was it that said it once before? I think it was KL who said the that uh, part of the music that was being said, it was kind of like freestyle, and a lot of people gave him flack for it. But I saw his point in that it
Right.
gets discovered and then it gets put out in a different situation, different way, but it does derive from someplace. So
You know,
yeah,
that's
I
good.
see a lot of young people getting into it.
That's good, and I still know a lot of I know a lot of people that, you know, our age that we grew up on this, right? And I see their
Yeah,
kids playing Johnny O, and they're young kids. So and it's amazing and it's good. It's just like it's like in the salsa world. In the salsa, it's the same thing. You got a lot of good young cats now. You have a lot of people already around my age that are coming out with some banging ass smoking recordings right now. And you know,
Yeah.
it's all a part of, you know, keeping the culture going. Whether it's freestyle with me, I always said it, I always had the best of both worlds, which is salsa and freestyle, and a little bit of hip hop. So I grew up in that era where
Right.
everything was a mix for me, right? So I
Right.
appreciate all those worlds. But
Yeah.
just like the salsa, we came from a base which was the old school, the generation that paved the way to for all of us. And until this day, you know, a lot of them are gone, but we still try to keep the tradition. So I think, you know, there's a lot of artists that are coming out. So I believe, I wish, and I do believe there's a freestyle nation out there that's going to
I think
continue this.
I thought way back then there used to be these bands before they became famous used to go to Brooklyn to the parks and perform for the block parties, kind of like what freestyle did, or whatever genre. They do the same thing. So these guys would come with trombones and they would come with their and they would sing. What singers? But I used to run out of my house to go see them at PS 282 in the park, and they would put on these big concerts, and they were free. I mean, they were in there and they were doing what was called this new thing was salsa jazz that was from the street, and that kind of turned me on, man. I was like, wow, and that's where I got to hear about what's his name, Ruben Blades doing his thing. When I heard Ruben Blades, I went nuts. Especially when I heard his album when he put it out, a full album about, you know,
He
uh,
he wrote a lot. He wrote a lot of songs about social, you know, like
about
social themes.
what the streets
What
were,
was going
and
on in those times?
yeah, so he kind of like knew all the goings on and stuff like that. But it was also, I mean, there was a lot of people back then. Like when I heard it, these were cats from the streets. There were '70s. They had the beard and everything, the hat, the cool, you know, the cool pimping hats. But they were great musicians and great ideas. And when I heard them live in the streets, they didn't have a radio playing their stuff, so they performed in the street. They let it out really loud, you know. So for me, that that era, that salsa era, when it was called salsa and salsa jazz, where they had Count Basie and they had all these people playing together with them, that was an incredible crossover. That's like, you know, when you hear like the Celia Cruz doing her thing, and you're hearing I forgot, but man, se me olvida el nombre, ya yo estoy viejo.
Oh
Pero
my
qué
God!
te hace.
Now that you said that, que te está poniendo viejo, check that out. You want to talk about being viejo? Tengo serio.
So who was so what
Edie.
one of my favorite singers from way back then that I still listen to today is she had a song out with Tito Puente. Tito Puente happens to be one of my heroes. That's what I used to play. I used to play drums and I used to play timbales because of him. So when my mother bought her record player, I would tear that thing up with the song from Celia Cruz, and the little drum that she got me for Christmas. That was my timbal. So I would listen to Tito the way he played, and I loved it because I would get into it. My whole body would get into it. Probably that's why I'm in good physical shape right now. But in those days, it was fantastic, you know, to listen to that type of music, and you got to see it. You got to see it, you know, flourish and become what it is today. It will never die. It will never die.
No,
People will
no,
still
it won't.
be,
It won't.
yeah. People will
It's
still
still
be, you
smoking.
know,
It's everything is smoking. Freestyle is smoking. Salsa is smoking. I mean, I don't see it. I don't see any movement going down. So look what Edie said,
no,
talking
no,
about you're not old, you're experienced. Remember what I was talking to you about being grown and sexy? Okay.
no. But
I,
you look good, bro. So I don't want to stand next to you if I do a show
no,
because
no, 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 bro. If you only knew,
you'll,
bro. I got
you'll
the
take.
back. I got the back pains too. So, but
So
listen, now that we had
that
that, now that we have Edie here on the line, let's talk about a production that you did for her. This is what like a reggaeton.
Edie
¿Cómo se
who
noche? Esta noche. I hear you produced that for Edie.
esta noche. Yeah,
That's all you know.
I helped to produce that, I believe. I'm not sure. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
I did a bachata version of it. A
Really?
reggaeton version. Yeah, a reggaeton version.
A reggaeton version you did, right?
Yeah. Oh man, the video came out so nice. I was like
Nice,
so
right?
proud of that video. Yeah, she did a great
How
job.
about if we play it for the audience? What do you think about that?
Sure, man, go for it.
You know, she's online too, so she's gonna appreciate it, you know. So you know me, bro. I'm always trying to support everybody, and that's what Freestyle Showcase is all about. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, get some popcorn or something, get a favorite drink, and let's kick it in.
Esta noche hazme el amor como si fuera la última vez, mi amor. Mira, si tú quieres esta noche, yo te busco en mi coche y nos vamos de jangueo tú y yo. Pase lo que pase, estoy disponible. Contigo me amanezco. Mírame, este amor que se enciende por ti. Siénteme y llena mi alma con tu calor. Enloquece con tus labios y tus besos. Tus dedos recorriendo por todo mi cuerpo. Esta noche entrégate a mí. No se debe apagar este fuego dulzar de sentir tu fuego en mí, deseando tu amor. Abrázame fuertemente, mi cielo. No hay nadie que me arrebate de tus brazos. Óyeme, mi susurro en tu oído, diciendo cuánto te amo, te deseo, te necesito en mí. Esta noche entrégate a mí. No se debe apagar este fuego dulzar de sentir tu fuego en mí, deseando tu amor. Esta noche yo la paso entera contigo a donde quiera. No vamos de rumba de fiesta. Estoy aquí abajo, abre la puerta. Estoy aquí esperando. We're about to get away, party to the morning. Baby, it's a nice rolling. You got the looking body, you got me feeling. Wake up in the morning, knowing that you were next to me, knowing that you and I were meant to be, to eternity, yeah, to eternity, girl. Esta noche entrégate a mí. No se debe apagar este fuego dulzar de sentir tu fuego en mí, deseando tu amor.
Awesome song. Okay, that was also Artie's also a producer and he writes lyrics as well. He did this one for Edie. I also want to say I want to take a break right here. Edie was also a two-time cancer survivor, so this is a strong warrior. So I want to bring it out again. Today I have the shirt that I bought from Lucy. We always supporting Lucy, so Whoever's interested in, helping her out with something, we have a website over here for Lucy. So if you want to be kind enough and buy a t-shirt from her, she has other stuff. She has other stuff in her website. So there's her website right there. All right, droptzs.com products, Team Lucy, No Normal Warrior benefit shirt. I believe she has other products in this, so please support Lucy. Also, we have a friend of mine, for all you freestyle out there that still remember the artist Freeze, okay? Freeze also is suffering some type of cancer that he has. For the people that know it, you can also go through Angelo Garcia Cash App, $Freeze Artistic, okay? So if anybody feels in their heart that want to help Angelo for something, please feel free. We all need a help and a hand. So this is my way of contributing and trying to push the word forward, okay? So all these people, I really feel for them, and I appreciate you reaching out to me so I can put this on my show. So I'm going to bring back Artie right to the screen again. Artie, esta noche. Wow, that was amazing, brother. How'd you put that together, man? I'm telling you, there's a lot of talent here, man.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes,
All right.
I can hear you.
Okay. Notice I saw that it was muted.
I can hear you.
Edie didn't want to do Spanish.
Really?
And she didn't think that she would do great doing Spanish, and yet we got this to play on some really great radio stations. As a matter of fact, she should be headed to Colombia to go and perform. So I'm really excited and proud of her for getting out of her comfort zone and doing her thing. And what a voice! What a voice! I call her Tina Turner legs. Huh?
People love it, man. Look at that fire. Okay.
Yeah,
love
yeah.
The track.
Yeah. And I call her Tina Turner legs.
No, I'm telling you, she's strong. I met her a while ago in a benefit that John Rosario did. I think it's called Sing for the Cure.
Yes.
She was there. I mean, she battled cancer twice. I mean, to me, tell me if that's not a warrior.
Listen, you gotta have that much courage, and there are people who are losing the battle, but they've won the war because Jesus will always be there. The thing is that when you're fighting here on this earth, it's so hard because this flesh takes a beating, and sometimes the spirit has to be more stronger than the flesh to go ahead and battle this. And Edie is one of those. She's a warrior. She goes out, she does what she has to do, and I feel sorry for Angelo as well. Freeze, he's in my prayers. It's hard to get the news once and then to live it after that. That's a new life. Those are new lives that you are living. You're not the same person that you were before. You're trying to be, but you can't. And so, I admire these people who are fighting for their lives. Actually, literally for their lives.
Let me just emphasize that Angelo, this is not now. Angelo before this, I don't even know how to say it because I get so upset every time I say the word. Before he walked into Angelo was out there promoting and helping other people that had cancer. So, even before it happened to him, he was always fighting for other people. So you know what I'm saying? So this is my way, I went through an experience, not myself, but with somebody that I was with. You probably know who she is, Mickey La Rubia. This was years ago. So she went through her thing. And so I know. And Angelo was one of the guys that stepped up.
Mickey,
started
I remember.
Shirts, cancer sucked. He started selling all these shirts and started helping other people. So this is my way of giving back to these people that helped me also. You know what I mean? So I never forget that.
We have to do what we can to help. At least let me know. Listen, if there's a millionaire who can ask for money and get billions, when a person who has cancer is asking for money and they only get $5, that's a shame. It's shameful. Because if a millionaire can ask for so much money and make millions from that, why can't a person who really has cancer and is really battling life's situation get money more than $5? I don't think it's. I think that we've been jaded at some point but understand that every single dime and every single dollar that you give could put a can of tuna fish in their cupboard while they pay their bills. So, I bought a shirt. I do what I can. I go out there and I perform, I do what I got when I'm out there. It's scary. It is just the
It is. It's
scariest
so
thing.
scary.
Your life,
So scary.
your life changes. Your life automatically changes the minute you hear that you have cancer. Your life changes right there. You're not the same person. That very same moment, that same night is tears, it's crying, it's confusion. So we have to pray for every single one of them. And I got to give it to them for being, brave and facing
Man,
it.
oh my God, I don't know how they do it, but they're so strong. They give me strength. Check that out.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
They make me look at my life. It's like, what am I complaining about? You know what I mean? It's unfortunate. Look, Rachel just shared everything. She's sharing all the information from Freeze, Lucy, from everybody that we have here. So, thank you, Rachel.
They've got my,
Hey,
they got my
told me
prayers.
and she told me, Rachel told me that I wanted a free shirt on the red carpet with Lucy. So she's sending me another shirt.
Ah,
Look at that. I want another
okay.
shirt.
All right.
Thank you, Rachel.
Well, I bought her shirt and I don't remember where I put it, but I think I have it around here somewhere. But I bought the shirt and I saw what she was going through and she actually put proof of it. Listen, for those who lie about having cancer, I don't want to curse, man, but seriously,
Wow.
what a
Wow.
shame. Because you're actually taking money away from people who really can use it. And you go ahead and you just take this and you say you have cancer and all of a sudden you don't, you're on the fourth level. All of a sudden
Wow.
you're like, there's nothing happening to you after you said something. And I'm like, you know what? Shame on you, because there are people who are dying in silence and crying and asking God for and all they could do is ask their fellow man for $1, and yet they give it to a liar. So for me, analyze what you're doing. If somebody really is out there and they have proof that, listen, look, I'm going through this. This is what's happening. Help out, man. 50 cents, give $1, do something. Because from all of us, we can sustain that life. We can at least help them to fight.
I'll be the first one to say, when you go, sometimes you go to the supermarkets, you go to all these places, and they're like, you want to give $1 donation for this. I don't know where my money's going to, so I rather use my platform and help the people that I know personally that you can send money directly to. See that, like that, the person gets it. I don't know where my money goes when I go to all these. You want to donate $1
I don't.
for cancer.
When somebody puts out their hand and they say, "Hey, can you help me out?" I tell them, "Look, I know you from the block. I know who you are. I'll take you to eat something, but I'm not giving you money because I know where it's going." But when somebody is online and you find out they're going through the cancer thing, the first thing that should come to your head is, what are they eating in 2 weeks from now? What are they going to go hungry? Because this medicine, which is really a shameful thing, this government needs to really change that. This medicine should be readily available to anybody, or anything, or any kind of therapy should be readily available to somebody who's facing death. That's ridiculous that they have to bring out all this money to live. And if they don't have the money, there's the other option. And that's a sad option to go through. So we as human beings have got to help. Something. I'm not telling you to be Mother Teresa. I'm not telling you to be anybody. I'm not telling you to be, just if you have an extra $1, you can buy yourself a cup of coffee. That's great. Take out $1, just send it. I bought a t-shirt. I send money. I send money all the time for the kids, with cancer. I had family who have cancer too, and they die. So for me, it hurts when I see, and I don't want to bring it up, but there are people who are lying. And it really pisses me off. So you're taking money away from people who can really use it. Shame on you. So, these people who are suffering now, Angelo and all these other people, they really need help. Just buy a freaking t-shirt. They're making at least 40% out of it. And then they put it away if they need money to eat, you don't understand. You just don't understand. Me not having something to eat is because I chose to do this business. If I don't have something to eat in my cupboard, I got to get my hustle on. but
Right.
it's not a life and death situation because I can get a job. But when somebody's hit with cancer and you have a job, you're starving because you're using every last part of your resource to take care of the medicines for
Right.
this. So people, seriously, think about it. When you're out there
Exactly.
partying and everything, we don't want to ruin your party. But when you're home, take out $1, buy something, buy a
Exactly.
cap, buy a shirt, do something. They're trying
And
to
I,
do
I hope
something,
I hope through
you
this
know.
show somebody can come and call me and say, listen, why don't we just do some t-shirts for Angelo? You know, Lucy has her line and she's adding more stuff. Let's buy a little bit here. I don't care if I gotta buy a t-shirt from each person that I'm representing here. You know,
Yes,
and then spread
and
the
they're
love to
cool.
see if
They're cool
somebody else has the
shirts.
courage to buy another one. You know what I mean?
They're very cool shirts. And let me tell you something. Edie didn't have this kind of platform way back. Edie had to fight and cry alone in her house. She has a family and everything. But whenever you're struck with something that has to do with death, you're alone, even when you're accompanied by 5,000 people, you still feel alone because you're battling something. You're battling something that could take away your life. And so those moments without the internet, without trying to help, there are people who literally suffered just because they can't get something to eat because they have to buy medicine. And you don't understand what it feels like. And I got that. I understand that. But at least let your compassion overflow for a little bit and go ahead and just buy a hat, buy a fucking t-shirt. Excuse my sandwich.
Exactly. Exactly. There goes Lucy giving you a shout out right there. Hi Artie. And
I love her. She's a sweetheart.
thank you for speaking out. So you know, because it's so true. She's over here telling us so true. My copay is $3,189 a month for chemo. You know, it's ridiculous. It's a business, you know, I think. But I don't want to get into this. There's another show that we have that we can
Yeah,
get into this
we
because
get we get
it's
into
not today.
if we get into the politicalism of this and what it is and stuff like that, it's truly a business because it is what it is, and you're absolutely correct on that.
You
But
know,
you know what? God is great. And I believe that God also makes a way for each and every one of us to sustain ourselves. You know, we are our brother's keeper. We are here.
exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
if you can go ahead and buy a cup of coffee for somebody who's on the street, buy that cup of coffee. I don't do things so I could be seen doing things. I do things so that my left hand doesn't know what my right hand is doing. I want to give because it'll do something for that soul, and it'll also edify me into knowing that I need to like appreciate my life even more so. Why am I complaining? You understand?
Right.
So for me, these people are heroes and
So I
we
just
need to like
I want to
stand by
put
them.
this up. I want to put this up on the screen again, Artie, because then we're gonna get it more into the show. But I always want to show my love for these people. But you know, we
Yes,
still got time. Don't worry about it. I mean, if you're not in a
I'm
rush, so
good.
this is Lucy's website again. So for those who didn't see it before, there it is right there. You can go to the replay on YouTube. We do the replay right after the show. So if you missed it, you can go back to the replay and go to this. Then for Angelo, that's Angelo's information right there. So whoever wants to feel free to send him $1, $5, whatever your heart desires to send Angelo, until something up comes up with him that we can bring some merchandise. If a group of people could get together and chip in and just make some t-shirts, so maybe we can help them that way also. So
It's very, you know what? I got to commend you on doing this. It's because it's about time somebody spoke out and says something that everybody else is thinking. Are these people lying? To be honest with you, there are people who have been liars and have made lots of money. And then there are millionaires who ask for money and use the money what it's not for that they asked for in the first place. But meanwhile, somebody of this stature, somebody who's worked hard, somebody who's done something, who has a family, is looking at their cupboard and it's bare. There's no food there because they have to pay
right,
a $3,000 bill a month, $3,000 per treatment. Come on,
it's ridiculous. I mean,
it's
there's
let's
other alternatives. It depends the situation. But anyway, I
yeah.
also want to give a shout out to Giggles, and she has also. I got the Freestyle Guy Cup. It looks like the guys from Tommy Boy, you know, the Tommy Boy label, the dancers. But I got my Freestyle Cup, and she also donates some proceedings to her favorite charity. So another shout
Um,
out, you know, for Marla. You know, this is her website there. So
that's
some of her
wonderful.
stuff, the goes proceeding to some of her charities. So
That's
All
wonderful.
right, so let's get into it. I hope my people stay strong. We love you, and just keep on watching the show. Now we're gonna get deep into this because now we're gonna talk about the '60 album. All right, there's a song that I
Yes,
got here.
I think you froze. I think we lost. I think we lost. We lost each other. Where are you?
Here we go. Sorry, are we back, Artie?
I'm still here.
All right, brother. I know you was there because I was watching them through my phone. I had some problems with the internet. It went out on me again.
Ah,
And everybody knows we just moved to a new area, so you know it's always hard to find good internet. But
it's
anyway,
okay. I'm still with you.
we was getting to the point where we were
60.
talking about the '60 album. So let's talk about that song. That's what we were talking about. So this is love. Let's talk about that.
I wrote that song about almost 3 years before the release. I wrote it for my wife, and she had no idea that I wrote a bunch of songs about us, about her. Just a woman that taught me to be a man. And the thing is that when I finished the whole album, um, I showed her the whole album, and she asked me, "Who are these songs for?" But she asked me like a serious Latina, though. That who is this for?
I know, with the attitude, with the attitude.
Yeah. So I said, sweetheart, let's listen to the album one more time. Let's listen to the words, and then we'll listen to what it says. And when she heard the song, I said, "Does that sound familiar? Does that sound familiar?" I said, "Sweetheart, all these songs are about you. A lot of the songs that I wrote are about you." And she was like, "Okay, all right." So I got cool points for that, but I did it mainly because of her. I mean, my legacy is hers, because she's the one who supported me when there was nothing in the cupboard. She was working, and she sustained the whole family. She was the backbone of this family. And I don't mind saying that because she took very good care of me and took care of the girls. That's why whenever I got something, I made sure that she was spoiled to death. So it was like whatever she wanted, she got. If she wanted me to go out in the rain and go get her something, I got it because I loved her. She's amazing. So that song, I wrote it specifically for her. And that was one of the first. She really loved that song, but she didn't know it was for her. And then when she heard it was for her, she loved it even more. So I'm very happy that she got to hear the album before she passed.
So are we planning to do a video of this someday, or?
Actually, I'm shooting the video as we're talking. So it looks like we already shot some with Edie's son. His name is Dylan. Great photographer and videographer. Everybody should look him up. This gentleman is amazing. He's of a professional caliber, and he's actually shooting my video. I'll be editing it, but he shoots. He's got such an eye. So the reason why I chose him is because he doesn't look at his watch. He actually gets into the art of it, and he really cares about what I'm doing for my wife.
No, he's specific. I love people that take their craft seriously. So there's no time on your craft.
Yeah, he's
so
really,
anyway, ladies
he's
and
really
gentlemen,
good.
let's present this right now. This is one of the songs from the '60 album. So this is Love. My man right here, ARTIE Rodriguez. So enjoy it, my people.
Till I saw you standing there, and my heart skipped a beat for you. I saw in you the mirror of my life. I saw me in your eyes, and I knew you made me feel brand new. So this is love. What more can I say? Could
Wow, bro. That's deep, bro. Nice lyrics, bro. Beautiful lyrics, man.
Thank you, puppy. Thank you.
Wepa. And no, and the song is, bro, it's super upbeat, bro. You know?
Yes.
Super upbeat.
Yes, thank you.
Wow. So we got all the ladies here. Everybody's, you know, showing the love, bro. That's what I love about my show. Everybody's showing love for each other. You know, I appreciate everybody that comes in, week out. You know, this is my 8th episode of Freestyle Showcase,
Yes.
and I'm gonna keep on. You know, I'm gonna keep on, and I hope that someday I get to do the big guys, just like I do the medium guys, just like I do the new people
You
that
will.
want to come out. I'm gonna do everybody. So
You
there's
will.
enough.
You
Like
will.
I say in Spanish, hay comida para todo. That's what I say.
There you
So,
go.
I just
There
gotta
you
keep
go.
on. I can't give up. You can't give up. You gotta keep on. Hey, I got a little shout out here from Santiago. They call him Mr. Orchard Beach. This guy is doing with the salsa. He also plays a lot of freestyle. And this guy's still pumping it, man. In the 70s, and he's still jamming, bro. So
All
just
right.
giving you a shout out there. All right.
Vaya, thank you. Gracias, papi. Gracias.
Now let's get back. Now let's go a little bit. Let's take you a little bit way back. Let's talk about your partner, legit, man. You guys had some good times together, man. And I got some awesome videos here with you guys together. You know, awesome videos, awesome songs. You know, tell me a little bit about that relationship, that time.
The Artie and Legit legacy will always live on. It was a wonderful trip. We had to go our separate ways because, you know, we had to do different things, and that's foreseeable. That's natural. It happens. But some of the best moments with in the music business is shared with my bro Legit. It goes really deep. No matter how far apart we are or whatever, it really goes deep. It's something that I cherish all the way to the grave. We've had some amazing time and some of the music and stuff like that, laughter and tears and everything. And it was a great partnership. I will never forget. We got to do some really, really great things and some great videos. We did some really good videos. He did the Who Against Me, and his grandmother, who I thought was such a sweet individual, an angel, had passed away, and he couldn't do the song, but he did the video. So it's why he's wearing the cross, the chain. He was en luto, estaba en luto, but he did the song, and I had greatly appreciated that from him, because he, you know, it was a hard time for him, you know, and I understand how hard it is. But we had some great times. It was a great partnership. Always will be my brother.
How long was the run? How long was the run with you?
Oh my God. Let's put it this way. He moved me from Brooklyn to the Bronx. And that was in 1990, 98, I think. So, you know, yeah, it goes, you know, even though you're apart or whatever, there's always a brotherhood and a soul, a loving soul, a heart that will always be there. So, you know, we go our separate ways as life is. You know, it is what it is. Whatever the reasons are, it doesn't really matter. There's still love in the heart.
Family, still family.
Oh, still family. Always is and always will be.
Exactly. Let's talk about that song that you guys. I have a great video here that I want to play. If I have the time.
If I have the time, I wrote that a while ago. If I Have the Time was a song that I wrote while I was listening to some situation going on, and I said, you know what? If I had the time, you know, it was just something about if you don't take the time right now to handle what you got to handle, you may not have time after, because once death happens, that's it. You don't have time to say I love you. You don't have time to say I'm sorry, or if I had the time. So this is about a guy who's singing to a woman who has passed, and he wasn't really that great to her. Wow. But she did teach him some lessons that he will live forever. So that's what this is all about.
Wow. So
I like writing stuff. I like writing stuff like that, man. I need it to have a meaning.
Oh my God. So, you know, let's check it out so like that people can enjoy it, because I'm extending the show, okay? This is going to go over a little bit probably today. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go with this one. There you go. Let's do it. If I had the time, baby. We say in Spanish, otro palo, otro palo. That's how we
But
say it in Puerto Rico, bro.
we look like a couple of putos.
Hey, I just want to let everybody know this is the other shirt that I bought. Look at that freestyle guy. So, you know, I'm always supporting everybody. I got to support everybody, man. A little here, a little there. You know, at least I know I did my part. You know what I'm saying? I'll be rocking this shirt next week. But this week, it's Lucy's shirt. So, people send me stuff. People want to be promoted here. People want their brand here. I'd be more than glad to talk to you to put your brand here. So,
I'm
you know,
honored. Thank you.
I'm always open for everything. I have an open mind. Look at the flyer behind me. Boom. Charlie
That's what's
Rock
up.
Production, October
That's what's
5th.
up.
So throughout the whole show, this flyer's been right here. So people are gonna be like, yo, what is that? Saturday, October 5th, 2024. And if they look at the little corner down here, boom, right here, boom, you got Charlie Rock, boom, right here, right here, right here. Charlie Rock Production. Salsa en Control, that's my band. Nuestro Magazine, we got Latif and Angel. There we go. We got Mujeres en Paz. Let me tell you something about Mujeres en Paz. Mujeres en Paz is a new nonprofit organization by Arlene G, La Diva de la Salsa. And this nonprofit is for young girls out there, mostly young girls that are doing the industry, the music industry, and they don't know, they don't have the right guide. You know how many people take over people, they sign them, then they take advantage. So she's doing this, Mujeres en Paz, so for the industry, for women in the music business. So like that, nobody takes over them. They know how to do their business independently. So I think it's a great thing to have, you know.
I think that entrepreneurship for women in this business is sometimes warranted, and I'll tell you why. There's so many stories of really sad stories that have happened to women. A lot has happened to men as well, but go unreported. But the thing is that I'm going to say this to all the moms that are out there. Whenever you bring your child to me, I need you to stay with me to be with your child. And so hopefully that ritual will follow when you go somewhere else and somebody with a big name says, no, I need to talk to your daughter alone. No, you don't need to talk to my daughter alone or my son alone. I'm going to be there. I'm the mother and the father, and we are there no matter what happens. I need you to understand that this business does, there are people that do take advantage of young women and men, and you need to stand there with your child. No matter how much you want them to be famous, if you're not there to protect them, they're going to get hurt. So be sure. Look, I'm not saying everybody is a predator, but really seriously, there are some stories that have hurt lives to this day have to deal with that in their old
I've heard
age.
a lot of them myself, and I'm like, wow.
It
So
hurts. It really hurts. And you would
I'm glad that she did this nonprofit because you know her
very
herself,
good. I'm very proud of her for doing that.
you know,
Very
her
proud of her.
herself was a victim, but she's
Yeah.
so strong that she overpassed that. Okay, and then she says, you know what? I'm not gonna let any other girl in this business, whether it's hip hop,
Yeah.
salsa, free, whatever genre it is. She's gonna help these young ladies how to be independent and not depend
Yeah.
on anybody that's gonna
I always
steamroll them.
I always tell the parents who come in here with their kids, I say, look, even if you don't work with me, I'm not really concerned about that. What I am concerned to let you know is something detrimental will happen if you don't accompany your child and be a pain in the ass and stay with them. If they're saying, hey, I need to talk to your child alone, I need to take them on a trip. Well, no, I don't think that's going to happen. We can take the trip together. If you don't want my child to be there, it's not a problem. I'll pay for my own ticket, but I'm going with my child. You have to be there because you don't know, who's who in this industry, and you can really hurt a life for the rest of that person's life till death, and
Oh
they
yeah,
they live
you
with
know,
that
you
for
can
the rest of their
traumatize
lives.
somebody. You can traumatize somebody with that.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But
listen,
listen.
I want to say something though. Let changing the conversation. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just want people to know that now we have all these new platforms, right? We have Freestyle Showcase. We have Lucy Martinez. The red carpet is alive, right? Freestyle is alive. We have a lot of groups out there, right? And a lot of platforms that are bringing this. They're interviewing artists and everything. But I want to tell people that this is not a new thing. I'm going to tell you why. Because I got a little surprise here that for Artie, and I'm going to play in a few minutes. Freestyle platforms came out years ago. The only thing, they weren't that advanced, like the way we have StreamYard and OBS and all these things that are coming out right now, the new with technology. So now we have it a little bit more made, and it's more simple for us. But back in the day, who remembers? And whoever's listening right here, if they can text me, I'm gonna keep it up. Who had a freestyle platform, radio style, back in the day? Well, I could say the first two letters is FU, and it's not saying FU in that way, so don't take it that way, okay? But those are the first two letters of this show. And this show, I'm telling you, I think it was about 10, 12 years ago, okay, before they invented all this stuff. And I know you remember, Artie, because these two hosts, which I know, they did a nice tribute to you. And I saw that. I just still look back and I'm like, wow, look at that. And this is the platform that came out 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
So, you know, my people, don't think that I'm new at this. It's only my 8th episode, but I am enjoying what I'm doing and I love it. I like to make other people shine and I like to help other people. But this existed a while ago. So I'm gonna play a little piece of it. Let me see if you remember this, Artie. And people are gonna come back and they're gonna say, "Wow!" All right. So I'm not even gonna say the name. I'm gonna play a piece of it because it's pretty long. It's almost like
they're gonna look at it and say, "Wow, did he lose weight?"
Exactly. So I'm gonna play this a little bit, and this was some nice memory. This is a tribute to ARTIE RODRIGUEZ, and I'm gonna say the show. It was called then the Freestyle Verse, okay, with Swin Fontanelle and ALIDA Rodriguez, okay.
Yes.
So let's enjoy a little bit of this. We're gonna put a little clip right here for Artie.
Hello, 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 lovies. Welcome to another episode of Freestyle Universe. This is Delicious Eliza and...
This is Freestyle Naughtiest Party. Swin Fontanelle, that's... Oh my God.
What's up?
I'm so very, very excited.
You're always excited. I think anything gets you excited. Even the sound of that boing got you excited.
Well, I like a little boing in my life.
You got too much boing in your life.
Honey, I'm just shaboinging. Any home. I'm very excited about this show. It's very rare that I dedicate an entire show to an artist. This is not just an artist. This is a good friend, somebody I think so highly of, and that so many people in the business have worked with, respect. This is an all-around great person. I'm talking about the wonderful, the one and only ARTIE RODRIGUEZ.
Yeah, Artie, my brother from another mother. Everybody thinks we're family because our last names are the same. And I just let him keep thinking that. Who wouldn't want Artie to be part of their family? He's just amazing. He's a beautiful person, exactly like you said. He's got a wonderful heart, super talented, and there's never a dull moment. I swear he should get into comedy. I would love to get him on stage. 5 minutes, Artie, please. 5 minutes. I'll give you the light. 5 minutes. I bet he'll have people pissing in their pants. He could
Go ahead, honey.
He could be like the Puerto Rican version of Kevin Hart.
Well, more than just an artist and such a great talent, and he can really sing. He can really, really sing. He's a very, very humble, very giving person. He's been a true friend to me.
Super hard worker.
Yes, extremely so.
Super hard worker.
Great father, great husband. A
wonderful friend.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. So, we're doing this show in honor of ARTIE RODRIGUEZ.
We're sorry it took so long.
Yes, yes.
We've had this plan for like at least a year already, but things, just couldn't do it. But you know what? Everything happens when it's supposed to.
That's true, and I think that he's somebody who hasn't gotten the recognition that he deserves, and we're going to give him that this evening. So.
That is so incredible, 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 incredible. So you see, I'm not the only person. See, we're not the only ones that came up with this. This was back in the day, the Eliza Rodriguez, Swin Fontanelle, the freestyle universe. Okay.
Yeah.
And you heard what Swin said, right? It's the first time that I actually commit myself to do a full show with any artist, and I'm like,
I was deeply honored. I was deeply
wow,
honored.
it was amazing.
Deeply
And
honored.
whoever wants to look at the whole thing, it's a great show. I went halfway, and I want to keep on listening to the rest. It's about an hour and 54 minutes, and Artie and me are at the 1 hour and 25-minute mark, which almost it went over like maybe 15 minutes. But when the conversation is during Freestyle Showcase, I love it. I mean, I can talk for hours. Sometimes I tell artists to come again like 3 episodes later because there's so much to talk about them. There's so much information that that we want to continue talking. But these are my friends too, dear friends too, and we've kept in touch here and there. But I remember back days I met them. They're fun people to be around with, and I really do appreciate. I'm glad that I had time, and I'm glad that you accepted the invitation to hang out with me today for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And it's like I said, we can do another show another day. Next
Yeah,
week,
no problem.
I'm gonna say next week I have Mr. Alex Zuniga. Am I pronouncing it right?
Who?
Alex who? So he will be here on my next episode next week. So we have a lot to cover with him, Mr. Latin Nation.
That's called family right there, sir. That's family right there.
Another big ball game next week. So everybody tune in next week. There's a lot of surprises coming in soon. And I hope to see you in the next freestyle event that I can make,
I would love to meet you in
We're trying
person.
to brand out there.
By the way, I heard you singing.
Oh, really?
Yo, what the hell? You've never sang with you've sang with a live band.
Did you see the Campeón video?
This is the way you sang the song. Yo, you have a really, really awesome voice, bro.
Man, thank you. I mean, I really take it really to heart. Thank you very much. And I'm coming out with a second song, and they're supposed to be mastered. Oh, it's already mastered. They sent me the WeTransfer today. So I promise I will send you, send me your phone number. I'm going to send you a little taste of it through WhatsApp so you can listen to this one. If you like Campeón, if you like the one that you saw on YouTube, you're going to love this one even better.
Great job, man. Great job. Great job.
So, I'm always available. And I already told Edie that I was thinking about something. So you know where I'm coming from. So it will be something to think about. People from two different genres to come into one and do one nice project.
Wow.
So
okay,
it's something to think about. We'll talk about that soon. We can't talk about it in the air too much, but anyway, I'm interested. I'm here, Artie. Anything you need, brother. You need me to promote anything for you in the future, even if you're not appearing on the interview. I will still promote anything you send me. Any live events that you're gonna do.
Thank you.
You can happily send me a JCEE. Can you promote for me for this next Thursday? I'll be more than happy to put it in my dialogue in the beginning, like I do with all the events.
Thank you, Papi.
Any
Thank you.
song
I
that you
so
want to give
appreciate
me,
it.
you give it to me. I'll play it here. And if you really want to promote something yourself, I'll let you pop in with whoever I'm interviewing. I'll pop up 5 minutes with Artie Rodriguez so he can promote your stuff. And then we say goodbye, Artie, and I'll keep on doing my interview. Look at that. I can't put it any better than that.
You're the salt of the earth. Thank you.
So you have another friend here, and you have another platform to express whatever music you do, any promotion.
Gracias, Papi.
Okay, my brother.
Thank you so much, Papi. Thank you.
Now, I wanna close the show with another song that I have here from One Never Knows, and I want to share that. But before we do that, Artie, is there anybody out there? There's people watching here? Wow, and I have so many messages here. Is there anybody specific out there that you want to say hello to? Your friends.
I want to say I hope that she's still on. I want to say hi to Mindy. I'm working with her daughter Serene. I'm going to be writing a song for her and producing a song for her. She's going to be performing at certain locations very soon. What a gifted voice. Also, I want to say hi to Edie, of course. I love her to death. And I don't know if Alex is on, but he's a brother of mine as well. I want to give him a shout out.
You know this guy? Do you know this guy on the screen?
Who?
DJ Benny B? DJ Benny who? He's
Who?
saying shout out. That's my brother from another mother, man. I moved up here closer to him now. I'm not, instead of 3 hours, I'm maybe like an hour and a half from him now. So
we have a love affair that's like far away, but let's just put it this way: if we were in the shower, we'd probably laugh at each other.
Amor de lejos.
Yeah, amor de lejos. But yeah, I love him. I adore him and his wife. They're wonderful, wonderful people.
Oh my God, those are my people, man. I mean, anytime.
And Lucy, I want to give a shout out. I want to give out the shout out to Lucy. Lucy, keep the battle going. I got your shirt. I may just buy another one. But hey, look at it, examine it. If it comes from your heart, give $1. Do what you got to do. Again, I'm going to say this again, and I got to emphasize this.
Exactly.
Here's what I'm going to say. If a rich guy can ask for money to squander on anything else that he wants, ask for money, and nobody calls him a deadbeat, then somebody who really needs it should get it even more. Wow. That person should get the $1 first. I ain't giving my money to some rich guy.
Which demo is he talking about? Yes, sir. I still have your demo. Wow, he still has the demo from you, Benny.
Yeah, the demo. I think it's a demo that I did for his mother. It's a song that I wrote for his mother. Actually, he wrote, and I fixed up some of the stuff. But he's an amazing vocalist. He's an amazing vocalist, and he's sexy. Sure.
Well, anyway, Artie, I mean, our time has expired a little bit, and I could say I'm just getting started, but we got to keep it at a limit time because you know how
got you, puppy,
and everything is. But
I got you.
We would love to have you again some other time, and and I appreciate
it. Would be
so
my
much.
honor.
We'll be talking.
What are you gonna play? What are we gonna play out? What are we gonna play out?
We're gonna play this song from you legit called One Never Knows, and we're gonna close out the show with that. All right, my brother.
He did awesome on that. Papi, Dios te bendiga.
Mucho love, and I expect you when you finish that, the 60 album, please keep me informed, okay? We got to come back to the show, right?
The CD is being made right now in the video. I'll let you know.
Dios te bendiga. Talking about. So I want you to inbox me right now your number because I'm going to send you a piece of that. It's called champagne. Hey, that's what I can say.
I need you to understand what this means. You see this?
What that means, brother? What's that?
Friends forever.
Woo! Okay, now I learned something now from you. Ya tú sabes, papa. Woo. Bye, Lucy. All right.
Thank you so much for the promotion, man. I appreciate it.
You got it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Artie and the Jet, One Never Knows. Freestyle Showcase, episode number 8. Artie Rodriguez.
I'm very proud of this song.
Showtime. We are here to treat for you this evening. We have two freestyle legends. Then and now, please, a big round of applause to Artie and the Jet.
I treated you cruel, baby. I shouldn't have been a fool, baby. goes the only woman I've ever loved. There goes the only woman that showed me what a real love should be. I should have treated her with much respect. I should have been the one to love her. I should have been a real man. And I never found my way. Yes, I've fallen on my face. Now regretting every moment that I ever let her go. And one never knows what one has until they've lost their only love. I should have learned the errors of my ways, but now I lost your trust. I should appreciate what you've done for me. Oh, I should have realized the gift that God had given me. Oh, woman, now I'm wondering who's in your arms. I should have never let my selfishness neglect the love you brought to me. And I never understood how a woman can be so good. And now I'm hurting every moment 'cause I'm thirsting for your love. And one never knows what one has until they've lost their only love. I should have learned the errors of my ways, but now I lost your trust. One never knows what one has until they've lost their only love. I should have learned the errors of my ways, but now I lost your trust. Baby, baby. One never knows what one has until they've lost their only love. I should have learned the errors of my ways, but now I lost your trust. One never knows what one has until they've lost their only love. Darling, you come back to me. I should have learned the errors of my ways, but now I lost your trust.
Well, there you goes, ladies and gentlemen. Nice show today. Awesome show today. Awesome show today. Artie Rodriguez, we will have him back. Oh my God. I mean, this guy made me feel at home, man. I love when I do these interviews like this. But anyway, folks, remember everything that I said in the show today. I want to emphasize again for all you Latin freestylers out there. Okay, this is the date, October 6th. October 6th, the Puerto Rican Day Parade and Festival. I cannot emphasize it too much. Come to Palm Bay City. You're going to have a great time. United Third Bridge has knocked it out of the park, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Has knocked it out of the park. What you're going to get this year, bam, there you go. You got freestyle, you got house, you got dance, you got the Nasty Boys, Baricua Posse, boom, and then you got salsa. A little spice, a little touch to it with some nice salsa. Marcus Hernandez, Orquesta Fuego, JCEE Colón con su Orquesta Salsa en Control, and the one and only Tito Puente Jr. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't miss the event. If you're interested in anything, sponsorships, we will give you information further so you can contact the right people. So, ya tú sabes, mi gente, los quiero mucho, un fuerte abrazo. This is your boy JCEE. Always, ya tú sabes, siendo mucho love. Please, let's unite and stop the hate. See you next week.